We are arriving at our field. Okay. I'm gonna go set up over here, I think. Slightly longer straightaway here. You know what though? It's 1600 hours. I think we're actually going to call it a night and sleep in the field. Let's just make sure nothing else is going on right now I gotta worry about. Don't think so. Gonna sleep in an hour. Oh, got a little bit of rain overnight. That'll be good for the crops. Oh, look, weeds have started. Well, we're about to do some terrible things to those weeds, so. Okay, making a course. That is really slow. It's because I still got the cruise control set from when I was doing my silage. The number of times I've done this and left it on like 9 miles an hour, I'm being like, why is this taking so damn long? There we go, that's more like it. That's kicking up some dust, huh? It's interesting, it just rained last night, but it's still putting out that much dust. This mod is supposed to do less dust when you're after it's just rained. Could have been wind though, I don't know. I didn't actually see any rain. Alright, let's confirm that's actually mulching. This one here, right? It already says mulch. Oh, this is the wrong field. Right. Oh, does it need ploughing? That was corn, wasn't it? Right, and it's not actually mulching anything, is it? Oh, yeah, it is mulching. Yeah, this is always the big debate. Do I mulch before I plough? Is there any point in that? I think there is, because I think the mulching puts the stalks and the stems and stuff into the... Yeah, I'm going to keep mulching, it's fine. But yeah, I got to plough that. That's going to be a big job. And a complicated one too, because it's like crazy shape. Anyway, in the meantime, how are we doing on Oh, field 2 is ready to harvest apparently. Awesome. And field 12 I should probably be doing some spraying and things on. Oh, there's lots to do. And 45 needs harvesting. Which field do we want to do first? Let's do this close one here. If I remember the right way in, it was around here actually. I've gone the wrong way. Sunflowers are good to go. Alright. It's about to get really busy. More busy. Busier. Okay, sunflowers, very good. Four headlands may be good. Up and down is good. Generate. Looks pretty simple. Right, go do that. What's the yield like here? It's green. That's kind of good. Getting a good yield off this, apparently. Looking at the precision farming indicator thing in the lower left corner there. Yeah, brilliant. Might actually make some money off here. I think sunflowers sell pretty good. Actually, I think they sell really good. It's not a great huge field though, is it? Alright, so we're gonna need a wagon for picking up stuff. Don't need a weight in the front, which means why don't I just get the other tractor? What size tyres have I got on here? I think I could just run standards for this. I really enjoy messing up with this tyre thing. It's kind of wide tyres. Yeah, just run standards. I think that'll be fine. Such a small field, I'm wondering if I'm even going to need this. Might be able to get the whole load in one combine. We shall see. Anyway, may as well use it because it's right here. Okay. Stick this over here, ready to go. It's filling up pretty fast. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take a couple of loads. Good. It's a good yield, pretty good. Alright, this guy's mulching good, taking out the weeds at the same time. Brilliant. Making a lot of dust. Yeah, this is debatable whether I need to bring this out or not. Could just use the auger wagon to dump straight into the my silo back there, but it's not pretty good. I don't like that. All right, okay, which way do I want to do this here? To turn around, I do. Stay out of the field if I can. Okay. 27% full already. Yeah. Don't really need to go chasing him yet, but kind of like watching him drive around the edge. Blocked by an object. Okay. Yes, you have crashed into the rather solid hedges around here, haven't you? Okay. Disaster averted. Yeah, this yield is looking really good on this. Is it green? So whoever planted this did a good job. Oh. No, that wasn't me. I just made those tram lines, that's right, but I didn't actually plant this properly myself or anything. I don't remember that I did. Who knows? It needs plowing. It's got a little bit of because it's used the fertilizer up because it's a crop, right? Okay. Oh, the pH. Yeah, okay. Field 12 needs tending though. It's starting to grow over there, and I think I'm running out of tractors here. No, I still got one good. Okay, I want to spread some lime on that, I think. Don't really need to wait for that. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to actually spread the lime on the actual crop once it starts growing, are you? Do we need to do that? pH is actually pretty good. No, we're going to do weeding, actually. Where the heck's my weeder? Oh, I moved it, that's right. This does need weeding, yeah. Oh, it doesn't need weeding. What the heck's going on here? Huh. But it does need fertilizing. Alright. The difference in these plows here. Doing the used one and the not so easily. The paint's come off the actual blades. That's pretty cool. Alright, this is the fertilizing one, I believe, on the closest to the main shed. Pick up our soil sampler. This is a modded one. This still works with precision farming, but it's the SoilXplorer, which I've used in the past, and it seems to work just as well as the mustache version that comes stock. That is fertilizer, very good. Let's just top it up though. That's not the right one. I got wheel weights. I was going to say, what size wheels have I got on here? Alright, combine harvester is at 60%, pretty good. So I'm going to go tend him in a minute. I should debate whether I should completely fill this, it just makes this heavier. Probably take the extension off this too, just for the fertilizer. Alright, so we're doing field, well, the one down on the right here, I think. Okay, let's go unload this unload this puppy first. I can leave that pipe out. I'm coming. Man, doing this with a pair of with a steering wheel and a pair of pedals, brake and accelerator, is just so much easier than trying to use a keyboard. If you've never tried a proper, you know, some proper controls for farming sim, it makes a world of difference. It really does. I mean, you can do it with a keyboard; it's fine, but it's just a whole different game once you, or a whole different simulator once you. It becomes a simulator. It's no longer a game. There we go. How are we doing? We empty? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do some fertilizing. Okay, we don't need. I'm not going to use, of course, thing. So I am damaging the crop when I drive on it, so I'm going to stay in my tram lines here. And, oh, you know what? I need to turn this thing on, don't I? There we go. My soil sampler going, and we're fertilizing. We shall stay in the tram lines. So these tram lines were laid down by the ProSeed mod, which I featured in some of the earlier videos in this series. ProSeed is a fantastic mod. It lets you not plant seed along these two little well, tire track areas here. These weren't created by tire tracks, these were created by just actually physically not planting seeds in these areas, which obviously saves you money, because then later on when you drive on a field you don't destroy those crops. It also has the advantage of because I figured out the 8-meter wide seeder and 24-meter wide sprayer here, or spreader, it actually works out to be exactly the right width for this. So, you know, this guy's getting all the way to the edge of the field here, and then when I come down the other side there, it's all going to meet up and be perfect and no overlap, and it'll be brilliant. So if you haven't tried ProSeed, I highly recommend it. Fantastic mod. It really does change the game quite a bit. And it's fun. I like driving like this. It's like, you know, it's always difficult to do this spreading with this because you can't really see where you've been and where you've gone. I mean, yeah, the soil changes color ever so slightly, but especially once the crop is starting to grow, it's like really difficult to see what you've fertilized and what you haven't. So this is a lot of fun. I like it. So we're putting on a fair amount of fertilizer here. I know you can't see the precision farming thing in the upper left corner there because I got my video thing over the top of it, but yeah, it's putting about half of what it could in here. It's changing slightly as I go over different sort of soil types and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not using row crop tires or anything, so if I veer off of here, I will actually destroy the crop. As you can see there. Now I did have to futz with my XML file a little bit to make this actually make crop destruction work at this early stage. We're only at growth stage 2 right now. So I went into the, what was it called? Maps fruit type XML, I think it was. And I made a small change in there to one of the values for the crop destruction. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen here. Make a change to that, and for every fruit type or crop that you want to actually have crop destruction work on from the get-go, and if you change that first number to 2 instead of whatever it's at, it's probably at 4. I think a 4 is the stock setting. Growth stage 4 is when the crop destruction actually starts. I've changed it so it starts as soon as the plant emerges. You could put it on 1, but then I think you would actually do damage before you even see the crop come up, which doesn't make any much sense. So I'm using crop stage 2, growth stage 2. But it gives me an incentive to stay within my tram lines, you know. It kind of makes them have a purpose. I mean, I could wait until later on when this thing's grown more, but I think it's better yield if you start fertilizing and doing your weeding and stuff early on. The earlier the better, I believe. Alright, we've gone all the way around the field, so now we start the up and downs. So it looks like the next one's way up there, so let's head on up there. Let's turn off the soil sampler as it slows us down. Okay, turn the soil sampler back on. Now because this is a starting row, it's a bit screwy. I got a bit of overlap here. But once I get out in the middle here, it'll all line up perfectly. The ends like this are always a little screwy, but not too bad. Yeah, on this side, on the right side, it's spraying exactly halfway between the two tram lines, so this should work out good. Okay, looking good, looking good. It just started raining. I'm gonna stop to this for a stop. Rain, 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 go away. I mean, I need rain, but let's see. Let's look at the weather forecast. How long is this gonna last? It's gonna rain until 1400. Okay. Come back and do that. Alright, I still got a little bit of a to do up that end, but I can't get to it without messing up my soil, so I think I'm going to have to drive all the way around. It's just not very efficient, but turn off the soil sampler, there we go. Yeah, I think with tram lines is you kind of have to plan out where you're going to be driving. Sometimes you do a lot of this just driving around the edges trying to get to where you need to be. Actually, you know what? I could make a shortcut and just go up any one of these, couldn't I? I'm going to stay on the outside. Yeah, we're trying to get to that piece of field all the way up to the right, far part of the field right there. Better job staying in my tracks here. Yeah, FS22 seems a lot better about the wheel, the crop damage, and exactly how it spaces. It seems like FS19 was much more sort of grid-like. It's like everything was in sort of slots and rows that didn't exactly fit with what you were seeing. So you'd be right, you know, your tires would be right in between, but you'd be like destroying sort of things that don't look like they should be destroyed, and other ones like it leaves alone. And FS22 seems much better at that. It's like they've increased the resolution of the crop destruction wheel thingy. Anyway, let's turn the soil thing back on and do this last little bit here. And we are done fertilizing this field. Pretty good. Yeah, these tramlines are great. I really like them. It's fun. I don't know if anyone, let me know if you use these things or are thinking of using them, or you've tried them because you've watched my video. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one who uses them, but I don't think that's the case. I'm the only one I know of who uses them, put it that way. ProSeed mod and all. Alright, all done. Let's get out of here. Before I get stuck in the mud, tear up the field more than I should. Because it is raining pretty good now. I see a little bit of blue up there. Oh, that was ugly. Probably being a little bit too worrisome about this, but let's try to destroy as little crop as possible. I can't back up and save my life today, apparently. Alright, there we go. Mission accomplished. Very good. Already did this field. Yeah, this field was kind of silly. It's like it was a. I regret using that field as the demo earlier in this series for ProSeed, because I don't think I did any justice. It makes much more sense on a big field like that one over there than it does on a little field like this. But what can you do? I'm getting rain in my fertilizer. That can't be good. Oh, I should check to see if there's anything else I need to fertilize before I put this away. I don't think there is. This is the only field I got growing, right? Oh, that and this one, but I've already fertilized this one. Okay. It's interesting, it's only yellow. It's kind of strange. Must be a wheat thing. I don't know. Let's get this fertilizer under cover here before it gets destroyed by the rain. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have to weed that field. I was expecting it should need weed. These trees are a pain in my butt over here. I can't see what I'm doing. Might have to do a bit of forestry and clear out some trees around here. Let's put this back where it goes, otherwise I will forget it next time I do this. It's a good reminder. So I really don't have to weed that, huh? Nope. Okay.